I'm Shannon, and I'm here with Tong Lee, the CEO of AP Lazer.
Hi.
And we're here for a little Q&A session and to talk about some upcoming things happening with AP Lazer. Welcome, everybody, and definitely feel free to comment any questions that you might have in our chat forum below. And let's get started. Tong, you want to tell us a little bit about what's going on in AP Lazer these days?
The number one thing is I like to mention is I think right now the lead time, we made pretty good sales in July, August, and manufacturer tried to catch up. So our sales lead time is longer, and but I think the first thing I like to mention is you might be able to catch up with Section 179 before the end of the year. And the reason you need to catch up with the 179 is because the inflation is going up, and if you can deduct your tax, no matter your startup or your current business, you want to deduct your tax this year rather than next year. And once you deduct your tax and you invest your tax into your business, and also right now if you buy the laser machine, and I'm expecting the laser machine price is going to go up because our cost is going up dramatically, and all the expenses going up, and the profit margin is dropping. So we are actually ready for another price increase. And before that, I think you really need to put your order in and get 179 and deduct your tax this year and position yourself and ready for next year. I think Valentine's Day is going to be a target, for next year.
Yeah, Section 179 is a great write-off. I've had quite a few customers that have been able to write off the whole amount of their machine or a portion, depending on how much money they've spent, what they want to deduct for the year. So definitely, if you're interested in buying a machine, for that write-off, talk to your CPA or tax consultant and see if it's right for you. But right now, if you were to order the machine now, you most likely would have the machine before the end of the year to be able to take advantage of that write-off. So
what's the lead time now?
Right now, we here at AP Lazer, we kind of like to under promise and over deliver, so we want to make sure we're quoting a right lead time, but right now it's between 10 to 12 weeks on most models. Some models might be a little bit quicker depending on how the production team gets them out, but yeah, like you said, we had a ton of orders back in July and in August, so they're trying to keep up. So we want to make sure if we tell you a lead time, it's going to be that, not more. So but yeah, feel free. We have a couple of specials this month, and then coming up, we have some fun events. Do you want to tell us about the one coming up in October in Detroit?
Oh, yes. In Detroit, October, we have a franchise show. So I recommend if you have time, you can actually come and join us. And there's one particular session actually they have and teach you how to franchise your business. If you're current AP Lazer customer and running a great business, and you might want to join that session and try to develop your business and into a nationwide franchise. If you're ambitious and you want to become a big player on the market and dominate the market, and that's actually non-existed yet. I talked to one franchisor years ago. He said he stopped by our booth in a convention, and he said, "Oh yeah, I can figure out a couple of franchise for this machine." So that's just a talk, and we never follow up. So that's one thing. And second thing is we're gonna have the 2616 LR on display in the franchise show. I discovered. And for the AP Lazer, and our package, our business package actually is like business opportunities. In the startup, if you are actually a startup and you look for wanting to start a business, you don't want to start from scratch, and you want something to start boost you up right away, and people buy franchise. The advantage of franchise is you got a big brand name, and you got marketing, you got everything set up, and you got the continued education, training, and continue marketing in there. So pretty much you just invest your money and learn the business and run it based on whatever they teach you, you should be fine. But the disadvantage for the franchise is you pay a pretty heavy franchise fee on top of your purchasing franchise. And the second part is they have territories, they have rules, regulations, and you have to follow a whole bunch of things. You can be as innovative as you want and as aggressive as you want on market, and you basically is not in control of the business as much as you like. The AP Lazer business model actually is not just buy the laser machine, and we have complete training, and we have continuous support, we have continuous education, and then on the market has another spectrum is called business opportunities. And for example, if you buy one of those curb machines and making the cement curb, and they teach you how to do it and how to market and how to actually get everything started running, and they basically sell you the turnkey package and they walk away from it, and so basically you are on your own. And we are actually in hybrid between the franchise and the business opportunities. We sell you a machine, turnkey solution, we teach you how to run it, and also we have marketing materials and on air, and we have continuous support and continual education. So that's actually another advantage in buying the AP Lazer. Then you do not have to pay for the franchise fee, and you do not have to you have full control of your business.
You just own your own machine, you know, so you can take the tax write-off. You're free to do whatever you'd like creatively with your business. So, did you hear about the new, what they did last weekend with the 2616 lowrider?
No.
Oh, let me tell you. So Don and Billy here at AP Lazer, they took the 2616 lowrider to a local winery in Paw Paw, Michigan, called Warner Vineyards, and they actually engraved bricks that were already on the ground for a fundraiser with the 2616 lowrider, which I'm actually going to make a TikTok video of and put it on our TikTok channel. You can check it out later on today. But yeah, so that really shows the opportunities that the lowriders have. Actually, all of our machines can do that, but the lowrider version just makes it easier to lower it without having to physically pick up the machine. So yeah, check that out when you get time.
That's great, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the Detroit show should be good. It's in Novi. It's at I believe at the
October.
Yeah, it's on our events page. October
7th or 8th?
I think so. It's on our events page at aplazer.com. If you go over to the right, and you can find the events that are coming up. We're also going to the NFDA show in Baltimore.
That's in November?
I believe. I'll have to check. But then what's really coming up is our
no, it's October. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
October. I think it's October.
Well, we'll find out. But
15th.
Yeah. So
somewhere around there. Yeah.
Okay, October 9th
10th,
through the 12th is the one in Baltimore.
Okay,
that's for the National Funerals Director Association. And then in November, we just announced that we will be going to Houston, Texas for our LaserCon event. So that is an event that we do here at AP Lazer. Usually it's like once or twice a year, and it's a really great event. It's kind of like a trade show just for AP Lazer. So you know, you can go there. It's 2 days, and then we're going to have our customers there, and then new prospective customers too. So everybody's welcome to register. It's a lot of fun. You get to meet all the people that already have AP lasers, learn some tricks and tips that they might do. So it should be good, fun, and informative event. So if you are interested and you're going to be in Houston or in the area, feel free to register for that. It's definitely will be a lot of fun.
Yes, the LaserCon is a great event. I think mainly we focus on the relationship building, and you learn the laser machine, you actually learn the techniques, and you know the product, and that's just secondary. The mainly thing is you make friends, you have fun, and you talk to people, and they show you our users or our family members. Actually, this is started by our customers, and they call us the AP Laser family. Since that's right before the COVID, and after that, and everybody say AP Laser family. That's great. And we actually draft a mission statement, and we said we build the prices relationship is in our mission, and what relationship can be better than a family, right? So that's awesome. So you're gonna meet all the family members, and you're gonna build the camaraderie and the relationship, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. And normally, if one person you know from that convention, trade show, from LaserCon, and you got your money worth. And even one idea you learn from LaserCon, you got your money worth. I think that's going to be the best ROI for your business.
Because like a lot of our customers might have different techniques on what they do for, let's say, photographs, for example. So it's nice to see some different things that some people do to get good quality photographs, or a lot of times you might be on their user group once you have an AP laser, and you might be asking for questions or things like that, and everybody's so helpful, and they'll jump in there and say, hey, did you try this? Did you try that? So it's really nice to be able to go to these events so you can finally meet the people in person, and it really builds a nice relationship, because I'd say all of our customers are very friendly, and it really is a family type environment. So I know on the group, a lot of people prefer to go to the user group if they're having trouble with something, just because everybody's so friendly and helpful too. So yeah.
Any questions?
Well, oh, nice. Yeah, I just got somebody just said that his neighbor ordered a 2616 LR, so congrats.
Great.
Yeah, so we're actually going to be, do you want to talk about what else is coming up with the new machines and whatnot?
Oh yes, we just released the new model in 1812 LR, and in a small tight package for the retail experiences. And through last year, actually, through the Crate and Barrel experience with Nicole and Brandon, so we discovered a big potential, and in the partnership between the entrepreneurs and the retail shops. Although the news release, it says, and we released for both retailers adopting the technology and entrepreneurs partnership with the retailers. And the reason we do that is we've tried to arouse the retail business world and try to catch their attention and make them realize there's laser machines out there, and actually can increase their interactive experience for the customers come in. And that laser machine, and once customers watch their gifts engraved by the laser machine, and that experience is memorable and is emotional and is really interactive. And so the retailers need to add those experiences in there. But most likely, and we're trying to promote, is the entrepreneurs get a laser machine and go to the retail shop like Nicole and Brandon. And so then you can actually, right on top, you're standing on the shoulder of a giant, like Crate and Barrel, that's a brand name, and suddenly elevate your own branding, and at the same time you got customers, and you got a relationship with the Crate and Barrel. great social media and great marketing tool and great branding tool.
Yeah.
And so every customer actually buy the Crate and Barrel, go home, and the word of mouth is going to be Crate and Barrel and your company.
Yeah.
Right.
Honestly, going back to that, like all of our machines are portable, and that's actually part of our patented design. It's portability because all of our machines are a 3-part system. So regardless, even the biggest one can be portable. So, getting a machine now, you can have time to, even take advantage of the Christmas market, but also you'll be ready to go to craft shows next summer. Craft shows are open again. It's a really hot market for, traveling, because our machine is actually one of the, most portable ones out there. And not to mention it's the most versatile one out there. But yeah, go to craft shows. You can engrave Yeti cups on the spot. You can do cutting boards, you name it. And people, every time we go to a trade show, people always come up like, whoa, that's so cool. It's definitely a great opportunity to put your business name out there and to make some sales too. But yeah, we're talking about we're adding on the lowrider version to a couple models coming up, starting with the 1812. We've had a press release on that, you said,
Yeah,
and
yeah, we just released a couple days ago.
Yep.
13th.
So right now we're working on getting the 1812 lowriders out. We don't have any in stock yet, but we're doing a pre-sale. So talk to your sales rep about if you're interested in that one, getting a price quote. I know we have a special with the Purex HEPA filter too. So let's talk about when you would need a HEPA filter and why. So basically, a HEPA filter system takes the air and it cleans it, so you don't need outside ventilation access. So if you're at a craft show, or if you're inside a retail building, or somewhere where you don't have a ventilation or access to an outside wall, like a dryer vent hookup, then you would need a HEPA filter system. And the HEPA filter systems we sell is Purex, and they really are top of the line. And they clean the air. So we're offering a package with the small, the newer 1812 original and the lowrider, a package deal, so you can get both the Purex system and the machine too. So that's great for traveling.
Yeah, so that package, like Shannon mentioned, and it's a great portable package. And our main goal is actually help customers and focus on the retail space. And the retail space, there's a couple of things you need to pay attention. One is the retail shops is pretty much recession resistant, no matter how the market goes. And a lot of the essential retail shops, and it's always busy, and some of them even actually going better and during the economic downturn. So I do not see the economic downturn inside yet. At least I see from all my studies, I can see the Wall Street may have to adjust because the global economy and supply chain is reorganizing and reshuffling, and because the Wall Street is heavily reliant on supply chain. So, but Main Street, the business is strong. But in any case, and the retailers, all the customers since the Crate and Barrel experiment, and we have a lot of customers and start displaying product in the retail shops and in the hair salon and local bars and restaurants. And so, and everyone gained the great success. The reason for that is you have the traffic in those locations, and your product is very emotional, in touch with the customer's heart. So once you display it and customer buy it, and you don't have to spend time dealing with retail customers, that's time consuming. Your retail shop has already had that, right? You already have the people serving customers.
And when you start to have an eye for what's laser engraved and cut, it's crazy. You'll be like, you go to a souvenir shop, for example, you'll say, oh, that's laser engraved. Oh, that's, you start to notice that how many things are. I think one thing a lot of people that I talk to, one of their biggest concerns is that there's a lot of laser machines out there now, and a lot of people are doing it because, you know, during the pandemic, it was a great start your business thing. So a lot of people took advantage of that. But here's the thing about the AP laser, you know, there could be 10 lasers in your town, you know, and everybody could be doing something different. So we have people that it might be for a school, it might be a funeral home, it might be a monument company, it might be a sign company, it could be a fabric company that's just using it to cut fabric. But, you know, so everybody could be doing something different. However, even if they do have a different brand laser, our laser can do things that no other brand can, and that's engrave on any size item. So a lot of times I've had people tell me that they've actually got business from other laser owners because they're not able to do the item that they need done for their customers. So, you know, not only can you get business from people that might want, let's say you need a wine barrel engraved. Okay, so you're the only, with the AP laser, that's the only one that can do it. So you're going to get that business from that customer repetitively, because you know, because the other people with another laser can't. And also you can get laser business from other laser owners that might need a job done because their laser can't do it. So, you know, you have that aspect too with the retail. You know, you can always put your products in stores to sell to. So there's definitely millions of things you can do with the laser. So it never ends, honestly.
Great, yeah. And also the other part we try to promote is and lead the customer into all the retail space. Like Shannon mentioned, you can take the laser machine, the lowriders and the 1812 LR and this package and go to the craft shows, and you can actually link with your local wineries. And that's why we went to the winery show and tried experimenting how the market responds, and people love it. And so the winery, we put the laser machine over there, and they bought the laser machine right away. They see the potential.
Yeah.
So for all those spaces, and last time I went to one of the Comic-Con, and so basically we try to get customer focused on the explore all the retail spaces and retail venues, and try to expand your market in a larger scale.
Yeah,
So.
I have people that, you know, their idea is to go put the laser in an RV or a van and travel the country going to different shows. Actually, a few people have done that and done very, very well. You know, because how fun would that be? Just, you know, that's my retirement idea. Get me a laser, put me in an RV, and I'll just cruise the country and go to all these like fun shows and stay where it's warm. And you know, you can definitely make a couple grand at least over. I see some people have made like 10 grand on a weekend doing a show, depending on the show, and it's fun too.
Are you trying to steal my idea?
Maybe. Give me a van with a laser. Let's try it out. No, but
I'm going to retire first before you do.
Oh, okay. All right. Just let me borrow it sometimes. I got some good ideas.
All right. That's a good deal.
One of our, Matt, says that he has the 4836, and he was wondering about speed and power settings for a pumpkin pie. You know what I do? Anytime I'm not sure about a new thing that's, because we give you a list of suggested speed and power settings for all the basic materials. If I'm not sure about it, I usually just go to the user group, and there's like a search button on there, and I can search pumpkin pie, and usually I'll find some answer on there. I'm actually going to engrave a paper birthday card for my grandma in just a little bit, and I'm not sure, I can't remember what I did for paper. So I'm just going to go to the user group and search for it. So that's one thing you can do. You could always call the tech department, but you know, but coming up, we do have a pumpkin engraving contest, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And once a year,
that's fun.
we do a contest to see who engraves the coolest pumpkin. So you can, any size pumpkin, put it under there. Usually it's best to switch to a 4-inch lens. If you don't have one, you can get one on the web store. But yeah, we have a fun, I think we do 3 prizes, first, second, and third place. And it's so cool to see the different pumpkins that people make with their AP laser. And yeah, that's really something that I don't think other places can do unless it's a small pumpkin, maybe.
Do we have a pumpkin pie competition?
No, but maybe we should do that for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Or who can engrave the best turkey?
You engrave turkey.
Speaking of turkey, did you know that our lasers come in a turnkey package?
That's a bad joke. Okay. Turkey package.
Yeah, you can gobble up everything in our turnkey package that we provide you with it. So we stuff your package full of everything that you need: computer, software, training, 3-year warranty, and much, much more.
Okay, great.
Do we have any other questions? I know there's a few people watching. Does anybody have any questions about the laser machines or any like the events coming up?
I think that there's no questions, and this is actually the starting for this live question and answers. I went to they invited me for the cremation summit, cremation innovation summit. I gave a presentation mainly focused on the cremation and the funeral industries, and because I've been researching this industry for a long time, so I didn't spend enough time on the laser machines, and so based on the audience request. And we arranged this question and answer. The problem is, and I don't think we marketed right, so we didn't really promote it. I totally forgot about it. Getting too busy.
Well, you're a busy guy, you know.
Too many things going on. We purchased a building in Mason that's 65,000 square foot, and now we're in the process of moving everything over there and get the space cleaned up. And then our manufacturing plant in Canada and run out of space because we grow so fast, and we're looking for the new space as well. So everything is going on.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, we have an office here in Lansing, Michigan, and then that includes our parent company, Supernova, which is the granite supplier. So we're in this older factory type setting where they have, we used to do our manufacturing here in Lansing, and then we moved it to Windsor, Ontario, which is a really nice facility there. But here we have Supernova, so there's tons of granite here too. So if you ever need, we're kind of a one-stop shop when it comes to granite, urns, slate, things like that. So if you haven't, check out our web store. We should be adding some new products to the web store as well very soon. I know we're going to be adding some tumblers and some wooden cutting boards, which I actually did engrave those wooden cutting boards the other day, and they turned out awesome. It's like olive wood. Yeah, the olive wood looks really nice. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that. And then, yeah, if you can, register for LaserCon in Houston. It will be fun, and you'll learn a lot, and you'll get to meet all of us. So until next time, you all have a great weekend, and we will see you soon.
Great. Nice to talk to you guys, and see you next time.
Bye.
Hopefully.